And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now for the Twins, Byron Buxton. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Right through there for a strike. And delivers outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Outside corner, got him looking. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Sheets hauls it in for the out. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at Petco Park. And on the hill, Pablo Lopez. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Just missed. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And there's a base hit to the left. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at 2nd, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that drops in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Runners at the corners, 1 away here on opening day. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can.
Up the middle, Castro. The throw to 2nd, over to 1st, safe.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering, runner goes, pitch is low. Throw, save! That's off the mark, and now 2-0. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park. between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Towards first, Clemens steps on the bag, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Matt Wallner.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Just missing there, and that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball. 2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Darvish in his 13th season, 38 years old, and he was born in Japan.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now 2-1. And that just misses. 1 out, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. This is Willie Castro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. A little bit low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate now. That's ball 1. Tatis moving under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Lopez back to work. Hammered, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Move to first. Iglesias back in standing. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. One, 2 now. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike two. Iglesias, the base runner at first with one out. That's to third. Over to stop for one. And that's two. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. And now here is Mickey Moniak. Inside. Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's inside. 2-0. There's the strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That misses.
Nope, that's
ball
low.
one.
That's a ball.
Darvish delivers. And that one fouled off. Darvish kicks, delivers. Misses
Ball.
Inside. Ball two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. Caught looking his first time up. That just misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the next pitch is way outside. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Back here in San Diego as we go to the last of the third. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player.
Diving stop to first. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Luis Ariz stands in.
1 ball, no
and
strike.
a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball two. Pickoff throw. Tatis dives back in.
Runner.
Tatis runs on the ground to third, and that chance handled. They get one. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Could use a ground ball here.
1-1.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Broken bat, and it's popped up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. They actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts.
1-0.
And the first offering is not close. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swung on, belted. Buxton ranges back. Hauls it in on the warning track. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Twins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Full count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis under it. And there's one away. Brooks Lee, the next Twin up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Tatis really on his horse for it. Puts it away for the out. Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is back here at Petco Park. Bottom 4, here's the second baseman, Jose Iglesias. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Campusano, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
That's the ball. 2-0.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip to second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now Cody Clemens. Fought off foul.
Well, these Twins just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that skips in the dirt. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So digging in, Willie Castro. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bogarts on the move. Brings it in. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And that one fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But
1-1.
They should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it is 2-1. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Lopez back to work. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Corrals it. 1 down. Here comes Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Diego, now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a ground ball. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brandon Marsh, the next Twin up to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at Petco Park. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. That one
Ball, that's
misses,
low.
and it's 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's way high, and that's ball 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there are 2 down. Jose Iglesias will hit next. 1 for 2. This to third. Zips it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Twins, Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That's too low.
That's a ball low.
And that is ball 1. Fouled off left side. That's a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Missed. That's a
and
ball.
downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Iglesias to second. There's one. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And misses inside. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And next for Minnesota, Cody Clemens. Swinging a foul out of play. Iglesias in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. And we're back. Set for the coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
0-2.
Cronenworth checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. And a pitch. Stays alive. Cronenworth tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. He circles the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tap foul at the plate. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Double into the gap, and that was a really...
On the mound now for the Twins, Yohan Duran.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Machado, the next to hit, takes outside. Check swing, went around. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
3-1.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Merrill now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that is out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Jeffers sends it to first. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And now maybe extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
Jeffers now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
That's a ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now he breaks his bat. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. He was late there, strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
0-2.
One out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Campusano throws to first in time. Got the out. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Bogarts with the throw to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the eighth. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogarts. Duran back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Duran, a righty that throws with power. 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Buxton going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. And now it's going to be Jose Iglesias. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
All over that one right there. Smash that one.
Louis Varland takes over on the mound. And now Jake Cronenworth. That one at triple digits. Iglesias stands at first with one out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Out to short. Castro whips it across. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Byron Buxton. In the dirt,
ball, no strikes.
one. And another
2-0
ball.
to count.
Check
Yeah.
swing went around, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And the batter now, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Check swing, and that's a ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Twins down by 4 here at the top of the ninth.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So they're down to their final out. Brooks lead. The next twin up to hit. Check swing. He went too far, and it's
No
a
ball,
strike.
1 strike.
Pitch misses. 1-1. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
In the dirt, but kept close. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2 to count.
This could end it. And that one moves his feet. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Darvish with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.